Alright guys, bye Joe. This is my my season 4 inspired VIPER GTS. It's an RC car, and I got my remote over here. But anyways, I'm gonna show you my the build behind it. This is not really a build. I'm just gonna show you what I did to get this together. Really, I didn't really do much. I just added a license plate, took out the stickers, and then put a little gas tank on the side there instead of having a sticker for it. Just a disclaimer, I do know that the VIPER GTS of Season 4 did have the same 3-spoke rims as the VIPER RT10 as well as the Defender form. But NBC VIPER pointed out to me that at the end of Season 3, when they introduced the VIPER GTS in hologram form, that one did have the 5-spoke rims that my RC car has. I want to thank NBC VIPER for pointing that out to me. So I've got two VIPER GTS bodies. I got this one for the chassis because it came with a remote. This one only came with the chassis, which I took off. And I'm a little worried about this one because this one has a lot of battery acid, which I've actually started to wipe away. But you can kind of see it. Well, trust me, it is there, but I wiped a lot of it away. So I'm going to see if it actually runs. All right. It turns. It moves. Look at that. This would be my season 4 VIPER GTS. I'm gonna use this body since I don't really have to paint it, and I don't have to fill in the spoiler in the back because of the holes. This one didn't have one. Just gotta make sure this actually fits on this chassis. I think they will fit though. Alright guys, so the body mounts are actually the same. This is like on the bottom of the bodies. They are pretty much identical except for the fact that the black one has a little antenna holder inside. So when you put this over the chassis, the antenna will go this route, and then it'll wrap inside here, and then it'll be placed here neatly inside. Whereas this one does not have one of those. The chassis that this was made for probably had an antenna that came through this hole here. But that's no big deal. I can just lay the antenna flat here. Alright my friends, it is a perfect fit. The mounts go right into the same holes as this one. Just gotta put the screws in later on, but I want to take off these rally stripes here because the Season 4 VIPER does not have those on it. Get rid of that Nico sticker. I want to replace this sticker for the gas tank with something that's real, actually protrudes out. And put the license plate in the back. Get rid of that. Just make a few changes here and there to it. Holy hole. Well, I kind of got it in there. I didn't know the side of my drill was rubbing here, so it kind of well, scratched it. So I'm gonna let this sit in hot water for a minute or so. Just try to get that residue off. Hopefully that doesn't take the other decals off, but I'm going to risk it. I just want to get rid of that residue. It looks really bad. Yeah, so I took it to the dippers here. And yeah, I've always wanted to say that after watching Graveyard Cars. But yeah, I just want to see how well the residue comes off. There's like a lot of crap coming off. I don't know what that is. See? Alright, so I still couldn't get the residue off. Whatever. This would be kind of like a prototype run for this VIPER GTS. So I'm going to put the plate on here on the back. So here's a little custom plate. Now it's the same letter number designation as, you know, the first 3 RT10 plates. But I noticed in some of the pictures for the Season 4 car, there's a spacing between the F and the 4. So I made sure there was some spacing back there. I'm going to slap this on right about here. And that's going to look pretty cool, I think. Of course, I got to glue it first, too. And I think I might, I was going to use this thing for the gas tank here, but it sticks out way too much. See, look how thick it is. Might try something more like this, more rounded off. Or maybe this one. Let's try this one. See what that looks like. Get in there. That one looks a bit cooler, I think. See it? What do you think? Does it look too intrusive? I don't know. It looks pretty cool from a distance, though. So now we're going to put this plate on the back. And it's going to look really rad, I think. Not really, I mean. The car was pretty simple. It looks like from the Season 4 look. I haven't got to Season 4 yet, watching it. But it looks pretty simple. Some people like this car better than the RT10. I prefer the RT10. It's a bit more distinctive. So I'm just putting some glue on right now. The back of this scaled plate. That should be enough. It might be too much, actually. Let me borrow this for a second while I put it on. Put it right smack in the middle here. Let's hold it down. 1, 13, 14. Sorry, I'll just counting down the days until Halloween. No, just kidding. Alright, so let's slap this onto the chassis. And yeah, this is the only VIPER chassis that I have that works. This one right here. Now, it's not completely accurate. The Season 4 VIPER GTS wheels actually match the wheels on the Defender form. But in Season 3, at the very end, where they show the new VIPER coming in a hologram, it actually had these wheels on it. So I want to thank NBC VIPER for explaining that to me, because I still haven't watched past Season 1 yet. So we're gonna put this bad boy on here.